Hi, my name is Jade Bergeron, and I'm doing my literacy narrative for my English class. One assignment that I really liked doing was the one about how different races are affected online. So, like, how your race affects your dating matches on sites like Tinder, OkCupid, and Match, I believe they did. So, I thought that was really interesting because it's always something like, oh, it doesn't exist anymore. Like, people aren't prejudiced like that. It doesn't matter. And then to see the data behind it was, I won't say interesting because it's really sad, but it helped prove that this type of prejudice and stuff like that still exists out there. Um, and that people can't deny data. Like, it's there, it's numbers, like, it's because of people, like, they're allowed to get those numbers, and the numbers reflect how society is, whether or not we like to admit it. So that one was really cool. I liked reading about it. I did another podcast on it, and it was just really cool to see, not cool, but interesting to see how your race affects your online dating matches. Even though it shouldn't, it definitely does, and we need to work on that as a whole. Excuse me. And then the same article spurred a lot of conversation with me and my friends. I was really intrigued to let them know like what I had read, and they were, one of my friends is African American, so he wasn't as surprised to hear this fact that I had stumbled upon. So he wasn't surprised, but everyone else seemed to be kind of shocked by it. And it was kind of sad that, I mean, everyone says, oh, like, I'm not racist, like, I don't care. But deep down, it obviously matters because that shouldn't be happening. But it was just really interesting to see how people reacted to it and, like, their opinion on it. So that was cool. Some things that, like, didn't work as well during group sessions is when we had to do, like, video. The podcast wasn't as bad, but doing the videos, it was kind of hard to get good ideas, like, not good ideas, but, like, ideas that everyone agreed upon and that everyone could, like, contribute to. It was kind of difficult. So most that, like, I think we only did one video, but the video we did in, like, 5 minutes, and we just were like, we just have to get it over with, and it turned out okay, but I don't think the videos are the best way to do it, just because it's hard to meet up with people outside of class time because everyone has to have different schedules and stuff like that, and a video is very time consuming. And that's another, the Sway presentation as well. It was cool to, like, learn how to use a new software, but we had to meet outside of class a lot for that one, so it made it kind of hard to meet outside because everyone has different schedules, and especially being a commuter, I found it difficult to find time because I have to leave a lot earlier than everyone else. So those just didn't work as well for me personally. And then the peer review sessions, I think, are very helpful. Well, it's just helpful for me because I make a lot of grammar issues, and, like, when I read it over, I don't see them because I fix it, if that makes sense. Like, I fix it in my head. So having others people review it and be able to tell me, like, oh, like, you wrote no, but, like, you meant now, like, that's helpful to me because I wouldn't have seen it and stuff like that. And then it's cool because you get to read other people's opinions sometimes on the same things, or, like, the research paper we did about something they're passionate about, which is always cool because they can go on for a while about it, so I like hearing about it. And then a way my writing has, like, definitely changed or, like, adapted, I guess, to this class, or my point of view, is one of the first things we did was read about open and closed forms prose. And I mean, everyone's just so used to the, like, 5 paragraphs, like, intro, 3 body, and then a conclusion. Like, that's just how you wrote in high school. That's how it was graded. That's how we were taught. But it's just insane that, like, everyone felt so uncomfortable reading something that wasn't in, like, the more closed form. But it was just as acceptable in, like, everywhere else. But for us, it was just so weird because we're taught every single day, like, 3 body, conclusion, intro, and that's it. Like, and it was weird to read because we didn't feel as structured, and, like, we couldn't, like, see where the article was going. So it made it harder to read just because I didn't know what I was getting into. but it was very cool, and like I think I've gotten more adjusted to reading it. And like I think I wrote more of a like more open than I usually do for my research paper, but it was still definitely pretty close because I do have my intro and then like the body paragraphs and then a conclusion, so it's not that open, but I tried. And I think it's easier to write like that because it's just kind of like how your mind works, so you just like flow through it. But it's definitely taken a little bit to get used to that kind of writing. Overall, I had a really great year. Semester, excuse me. Um, to be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of English because I'm just not very good at writing. Like, I had to learn it when I was in 3rd grade, so I don't know all the grammar and all like the rules and stuff. So sometimes that can be difficult, but this class didn't focus on much as like the grammar. It was just more of like how to reflect your ideas and how to write them, like what feels more natural to you, which I enjoyed more than just straight up writing every class because I'm not good at it. So it was just fun to see, and doing a blog was like an innovative kind of way to like put everything out there, like, and in an environmental way. It didn't kill any paper or like trees. So it was cool, and I would definitely recommend people to take this class just because it does open your mind up to different types of writing, and we read some pretty cool articles as well.